How's everybody doing out there? Smoking cigars with Howlinblind, Muddy Slim. That's me. And I always say that with great due respect to my friend, all-time hero, Mr. Gary Burbank, who is the original Howlinblind, Muddy Slim. Smoking cigars. Here's El Rico Habana. That's the big 7. It's supposed to be by 54, but I believe it's more of a 52 ring, 7 by 52. I forget what they call the size. It's just the biggest El Rico they make. El Rico Habana. Produced by Ernesto Perez Carrilla of the La Gloria Cubana factory. Called El Credito. Ernesto Perez Carrilla, as we spoke in earlier videos about La Gloria, makes his cigars in the Dominican Republic and in Miami. He was bought by General Cigars, and they used to produce 4 different brands. They used to produce, of course, the La Gloria Cubanas and La Gloria Seconds that were called El Creditos, named after the factory. El Rico Habanas, which are supposed to be even stronger than La Glorias, and I'll tell you a story about this one later. And there was another brand, I can't remember what it was called. I did get to smoke one years and years ago. It had a blue band on it. I'll have to look that up for you. El Rico Habana is a great cigar. Great cigar. Full-bodied. I just had some bacon, 3 strips of bacon, 3 eggs fried over medium, and 2 pieces of toast with grape jelly. Topping it off, of course, with my Mountain Dew. And my El Rico Habana. What I want to talk to you about today is a couple of different things. First off, to prove that I'm not racist against President Obama, you know, I'm the first to admit when he said something that I agreed with. I was over at my friend Rhonda's house last night. Today is Wednesday, the 15th. I was over, 16th. So it was Tuesday, the 15th. I was over at my friend Rhonda's house last night, and she has one of those digital recorders. It's not TiVo, but it's like TiVo. You get it free with Inside Cable. And we were watching the annual MTV Pat Me on the Back Awards. And I don't even know who these fucking people are. I mean, I'd heard of Taylor Swift, and yes, I've heard of Beyonce, and became a big fan of Beyonce when I watched the movie Cadillac Records. I don't even know who this fucking Lady Gaga is. I was just doing some research on the internet, and supposedly she was born a woman, so that's good. But I mean, what's her big fame? She wears something covered up one eye, and she admits she likes gay people. But anyway, so we're watching the MTV annual Pat Me on the Back Awards. And Taylor Swift wins Video of the Year award, Female Video of the Year. And I'm thinking, daggone, I have gotten old. I have no idea who any of these people are. Then some drunk, who turns out to be famous too, gets on stage. His name is Kanan West. And in a drunken rage, takes the microphone away from Taylor Swift and says Beyonce had one of the best videos of the year, totally taking away the excitement of the moment that Taylor Swift was receiving as she was getting her award for whatever video it was. I got home last night and I'm looking on the internet and I found out Barack Obama called Kanye West a jackass. So I have, when Barack Obama says something I agree with, I will admit it. I agree with you, Barack Obama, that this Kanye West was a jackass. He was a drunk, had no fucking business getting on stage and saying anything at all. Now, later on, they played, they let, what's her name, Taylor Swift, do a song. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, what's, big deal. She can dance on a car. We know what her talent is. She just can't do that on TV. But then there was some fucking English fart who kept talking about his erection. I wonder what in the hell has happened to entertainment. We caught it in the middle of a tribute to Michael Jackson. And so I'm going to take this fruity English guy's advice and say that I love you in the memory of Michael Jackson. I like this El Rico. I love this El Rico Havana in the memory of Michael Jackson. All right, let's see. What else can we talk about? We need to rant and rave about. Right now, there's not really a whole lot. The healthcare plan. Barack Obama is pushing for it. He's going to get it no matter what. He doesn't give a shit about the American people. He just doesn't care. He is bound and determined to bankrupt this country. They want to devalue the dollar, put us in a third world situation. FDA has already approved a swine flu vaccine. Boy, that was fast, wasn't it? I got a good one for you. A couple videos back, I was calling the IRS the Insane Revenue Service. My good buddy Don, I don't know if he'd want me to mention his last name. He comes in the shop all the time, and his job is to argue with the IRS for his clients over taxes they may owe. And he come in yesterday. Normally, he looks like the cover of GQ magazine, but he come in yesterday, and he looked like he had been through a fucking war zone. I said, Don, what happened? You look like you've been through the war zone. And he come back and he said, I have been fighting with the Infernal Revenue Service. There was not a slip of the tongue nor a faux pas. He was serious, the Infernal Revenue Service. And I said, Don, can I use that? And he said, sure. The IRS from this point on will be referred to as the Infernal Revenue Service. They are infernal.